Well, it's 3:30 p.m. and the temperature warmed up to 30. Still below freezing though. It's a little bit cloudy, but not much. But the air's cold. Yeah. Yeah, they knocked the bale down a little bit. Yeah. But there's still plenty left. There they are. Hanging out, trying to eat some grass. They ain't growing, but they're still eating it. The third Highlander is way over there laying down. There's them two. Those two are staying together. Yeah, I'm glad he was here when I brought the milk teeth calf up, the brown one. Because they grew up together. Or she was born this year and he was born last year. So when she was born, she knew him for all summer. She was used to him. And then I brought him up this past September. When I brought the other cattle up that I sold. Yeah. It's good that she had somebody to hang out with. Oh, that cow's not. She's not laying down. She's walking around in between those mounds of dirt. When they dug that little pond. That's the first pond. There's no water in it though. Yeah, it's too. At least I don't see any water. Anyway, I better go up to the barn. I want to see if she'll come up there when they see me go up there. Yeah, I'll try to feed them too corn if they come up. If not, then I won't. Those two haven't seen me yet, but these two did. They're coming up. Yeah. I don't know what they expect to get, but I'll go to the barn anyway. See. Oh, maybe they just come up here to eat some hay. I don't know what they expected. Oh well. I'm hoping those two will come up and I can feed them some corn. But if they don't show up there, it's okay. There's always tomorrow or whenever. Well, pond's still not full, but at least it's got enough water in it for them to have something to drink. And looks like even though it's still below freezing, the water thawed out right there. So that rest of the ice must be thin. Yeah. Normally this time of year the water would be up to there because that's where the overflow is, the new overflow. They had installed this spring because the old culvert broke apart and was eroding the backside over there. But it's all fixed now. Still could use some more water in here for winter, but if it don't, it's okay. There's me house, me casa. Yeah, I guess my next project's going to be to build something like that with plexiglass. That's an old window that broke or partially broke, a double pane, and I used it for a greenhouse after I built my house because the new sliding door, that's the stationary part of a sliding door, and about a month or so after I put it in '83, one of the panes shattered. Don't know why. It did it without any interference. But Anderson Windows gave me a new one, so that was good. And then I used that for a greenhouse. I had it the bottom surrounded, so and it worked good for a few years until I didn't need a greenhouse anymore because I didn't care about gardening too much. And then I'm going to build something similar with a plexiglass, a 4x8 plexiglass with a wooden frame and with sides on each window to retain the heat. Because I got lemongrass and other plants in there. Yeah. Anyway, there's the cattle. There's a brown one. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I really want to come up. I can feed her corn. Let's head to the barn then. See if they come up. Yeah, I still got half a tub of protein there. Protein and molasses. There's somebody driving over there. That's where the road is, and there's that blue house. You can't see it in summertime. Yeah. There's the bridge. Uh-oh, I think they're going to come up now. I think. Yeah, they saw me. Let's see who comes up first. Nobody's moved yet. Come on, if you wanted something, come up, you two little ones over there on the right. I'll feed you two, but not the rest. She moved a little bit. Come on. You want some corn? Come and get it. She's moving, but the other one's right behind her. Oh, and now these two are coming up on the left. Here comes the little one. Let me get some corn ready for him, for the small one. They're blocking the entrance. 3 Highlanders are blocking the entrance. So I'll have to wait. But the one I want is back there. The brown, light brown one. I need her to go in here so I can lock her in. What? Yeah, so I can lock her in. Give her some corn. There's enough sun for a shadow. I guess that's good. Although it's kind of late in the day. Getting close to 4 o'clock, I think. Sun will be down there a half hour. Okay, corn's ready for the calves. Let's see what the calves are. Highlanders are over there waiting to eat. So they're eating some of that out of that protein tub, one at a time. It looks like the one that I want was the last one to come in. Yeah, here she comes. Now if she's smart, she'll figure out a way to. Oh, maybe I'll get them to go in this little door. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Close this gate first, though. See if I can open that door for them, so they can come in. Ready for some corn? All right. Good for you. Uh-huh. Let's go. Come on. You too. Hurry up before the other ones come in. Come on. Push your way in. Boy! Oh, not you. We don't want you. Yeah. You're not welcome in here. You're too bossy. Okay. Get your position settled. Okay. All right. Good for you. You're getting trained here, aren't you? Trained with corn. There they are. Eating the corn. And look who's waiting outside. There's another one coming up behind her. Yeah. You guys got protein tub. You have to settle for that. And I'm not feeding you corn. You too? Yeah, you can't come in, so I ain't worried about it. I got these 2 calves trained to come in the side door. Who's doing that mooing? Oh, I know who it is. Bully, what you doing over there? Huh? Huh? No corn for you either. Sorry. Wind, air still. There's not much wind, but the air's still cold because it's below 30. Or no, it's below freezing at 30. Yeah, that's me. Rump shadow, rump shadow. Rump, get it, rump. Rumpity dump dump. Yeah, you can look, but you can't have. Or you can watch. Okay. Now all I gotta do is wait for the calves to finish eating. See how I got that trough diagonal? Yeah, that way I can see her and him at the same time. Yeah. Or I was putting them side by side, then whoever's here is going to block that one, but this way I got them staggered. Yeah, at least they're getting something a little extra to help them grow since they're young. The adults, they're growing. All they need is to maintain with hay in that protein tub. I think I raise cattle because I like it. Because it makes me feel younger. That's what I did when I was young. And it gives me something to do in my old age. So I can still do this part. I can't do everything like I used to when I was young, but I can do this much. You guys okay in there? You're out there? Yeah. Okay. At least you're enjoying that. When that tub's empty, sometime next week I'm going to buy another tub for the big pasture because they ate through theirs in a little over 2 weeks. We'll buy them another one. But this was about 2 weeks also. This was they're only half done with it since there's less animals here. So I'll buy them one when I'm adding to my expenses, but it's worth it to see them eating it. I think the calves are just about done. I want to take their tubs away now. Yeah, they're pretty much empty. I'll take them out. Yeah, they're done. They're done. Still a little afraid of me. When they're not eating corn, that is. Okay, I'll let you out now. Okay, you're gonna have to move. Come on. Come on. That's it. Yeah. How you doing there? Eating that tub? Yeah. And they're over there. Nothing over there to eat except a little hay on the ground, maybe. Okay, you guys can come out now. You can come out if you want to. Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go back in the house where it's warm. And you see my shadow? Like, where's Waldo? Where's my shadow? Come on. Yes. If I move, you'll see it. Yeah, it's on the tree. I hear a car over that way. Probably drove into that house up there. That blue house. Okay. All the cattle are up by the barn now. Yeah. That shadow of the tree is from that tree there. Yeah. Okay, that's all for today. I was going to go to the west side. Oh, maybe I'll come back as the sun's setting on the west side. See what that looks like. There's some few clouds, so there might be another nice sunset like not yesterday. Yesterday, I don't think I recorded anything because everything was gloomy, overcast. It was like a mist in the air, even though it was just in the low 20s, I think. I forget what the temperature was. I might have looked once, but it wasn't very warm. Might have been around 30. I don't know. I forgot. But it's cold today. At least today, though, the sun came out, which was nice. Yeah, if I can get some plexiglass, 4 by 8. I think that's only about 6 foot. Maybe a little bigger than 6 foot, but it's about 6 foot. And if I put I'll put a board, I'll put a board frame around it. I'm not sure about the middle, but at least around the edge. And then I'll put a couple hinges on the 2 by 4. At least 3. 1, 2, 3. Only got 2 on those, but I think I want to make 3. Yeah, keep the center. And then have a board at the bottom to rest it on. A board in the ground to rest it on. Probably a 2 by 6, something bigger. And then I can rest it on top of that. The 2 by 4 on top of that. And then I'll put some sides on it too. So, I don't know. I think plexiglass is not cheap. Yeah. In other words, it'll be a slanted here, and then the bottom will be sealed with a board. It'll go all the way to the ground almost. And if I could block it so it's at the sides with another piece of plexiglass. Yeah, if that is 6 foot, I can cut 2 feet off. I don't know how that's going to work. I may have to buy more than 2 sheets of plexiglass to make that work. But it'll help keep that window warmer, especially at night. I really can't feel the warmth of the sun, but it's nice to see the sun, especially this time of year. Since I'm on this site, let's go check the mail. It's Monday, so let's go check the mail. I hear the cattle banging around in the barn on something because they're not down here. Sun's getting low now. I don't think I'm going to come back, although I probably will. It's almost sunset now. I see the heifers over there. I'm going to go take a closer look. Blackie's there, and then the old heifer, and then the young heifer. There were some geese here, but I can still hear them a little bit. But they're way off in the distance over there. Yeah, and they're not coming back. Probably headed to Washington County Lake. What's going on over here? There's a white bull, black bull, old heifer, and a young heifer. What's she doing? Oh, she's behind a tree. That's why I couldn't see her head. Okay, well, that's all. Oh, I should go in now. Getting cold. Yeah. Sun's getting low. Another few minutes, it'll be down. There's a few clouds in the sky, so I might come back. Look at those. I don't know what they're called, but they're cute looking. I guess that's all, unless I come back for the actual sunset. Or should I say final sunset? I shouldn't say final either. Or the sunset today. This is my electric bill as of December 1st. 191 something. That's because I'm using my heaters almost every day. This is my electric usage information for the year. Well, almost for the year. I have another one January 1st, but this is what I count for this year, from November to November. Well, no, from January to November, I guess. Anyway, you can see that I use more electric in wintertime because it's cold. The dotted line shows the temperature, average temperature, and I use less electricity in the summertime because I'm only using my air conditioner, which don't use as much electricity, I guess. Anyway, I just thought I'd show it. Yeah. I used a lot of more electricity last month in November because it was cold, more cold. So I started using my heaters, space heaters. Okay, that's all for that. It's 4:30 p.m. I waited long enough. Of course, the real color show would be after the sun goes down. They'll turn them clouds sort of a reddish orange when the sun shines from underneath them. It lights up the bottom. I might stick around for that. I might not. Sun's behind that tree. Sun went down right about there. The trees are too thick. I can't hardly see anything. But it's down right there. Oh, those clouds will look nice when they're lit from below. They'll change color here soon. 4:40 p.m. Clouds are a little bit more red. We'll see. I'll wait and see how much more red they get. Birds are already flying past, going to roost. I missed them though. Well, it's 4:45 p.m. and I think that's as red as they're going to get. So, yeah, the sun's been down about 15 minutes already. So I'm going in the house where it's warm. That's all for today.